friend.
We are in Lamezia Terme in Calabria, and in this video there will be plenty of food but also some music. But let's first start with the food, starting at a local bakery where we witness how the pastries and bread are made. We also gonna enjoy some of their delicious pizza and other pastries. For lunch we visit a seafood specialist restaurant serving some of the best seafood I ate so far, fresh and delicious. After that it's Italian gelato time, and this place is special. They make by hand their own artisanal cones, and their gelato is amazing. We finish everything on a very high note, visiting local pasta pub where they serve some great starters and pasta, but also provide some great music experience. So let's begin. Buongiorno da Lamezia Terme, and the day today is so and so. A little bit cloudy, then a little bit sunny, but we are at our first place of the day, Maestri Fornai, or the Master Bakers. And this will be my starting point for this day. We're gonna go first inside the bakery to see how some of these pastries are made, and then we're gonna start trying their product as well. So let's get inside. I'm inside the bakery where all the work is done, and the space is quite big and it's also quite clean, quite modernized. They have this huge steam oven in the back, but they also have a couple of machines to help them do the work faster and in bigger volume. So they have these traditional wooden racks for bread and pastry like I've seen in Trapani, but they are more modernized here. They have a machine where they put this huge dough, and then the machine is partitioning, it's shaping the dough. Then after that they have the second machine where they put these small pieces of dough and they get a proper shape on the other side. One of the guys is feeding the machine, the other two are taking the dough when it's ready and putting it in the tray, and then the tray goes onto this big rack that is already stacked with many of these pastries. Now, over there's also a huge pizza dough machine. I think this is probably the biggest pizza dough machine that I've seen so far, and I will definitely have to try their baker's pizza as well. Grazie. Since they have fresh pizza out of the oven, I got this slice of margherita to try. Hot, very nice and fresh baker's pizza, and the dough is very light, so light and also very crunchy. The tomato sauce is beautiful, a little bit sweet, almost no acidity at all, and then nice cheese on top. I got a loaf of bread from them as a gift, and the bread smells and looks incredible. This is obviously local bread, nice, dense, heavy loaf of bread, but I will have to leave this for later as I want to try some more of their pastries. So let's get in the shop now. Uno con pistachio, uno con Nutella. Io comunista, io mangio tutto.
Puro io mangio tutto.
So I had to try some more pastries from the bakery, and luckily enough there's this small nice park here where I can sit and enjoy my food. And I got one savory pastry, and this is quite crunchy, quite crumbly on the outside, and then inside it's stuffed with pork. I think there's also some spicy mayo on top of this pastry. The lady, she warned me there's a pork inside, but I'm not afraid of any pork. So let's go with the first bite. I don't know how they make it, and probably this is some more modern invention, but it's absolutely crazy. It's so delicious. The pork inside is very juicy. Again, crunchy skin. Everything is so tasty. I got a couple of these sweet pastries as well, and the lady told me that one is stuffed with pistachio cream and the other one with Nutella. I don't know which is which because they look the same from the outside, but let's go with the first bite. Perfectly crumbly texture, and then Nutella inside practically solidified, so it's like a solid chocolate. It's another very simple but very delicious local pastry. Let's go with a second biscuit. Again, very crumbly and very tasty. The pistachio cream inside is solid, very delicious, less sweet than Nutella one, but another great local cake. Very delicious breakfast, and I think I ate more than I planned, but also quite good experience witnessing how everything was done inside the bakery and then enjoying the end result, the product of these people's work. Now I need to get ready for lunchtime. Hopefully I'll get hungry in time, and then we're gonna continue where we stopped, enjoying some great local food. See you a bit later. Behind me is my lunch destination, a place called aMare. They specialize in seafood. Let's get inside. I got seated at aMare, and as I mentioned, this place specializes in seafood. It's very small but also very nice, very cozy local spot. And to access their menu, you need to use this wooden cube with QR code. And the menu consists, of course, of antipasti, of starters, then of primi and secondi piatti, the first and second dishes, the standard Italian way. They also have side dishes and salads, and they only have one type of dessert, and this is a lemon sorbet. So I will make my order, and I think I will go for some potato salad, some grilled tuna, some grilled vegetable, and if they have also a lemon sorbet in the end. But before my food is cooked and ready, I also got this small appetizer. This is bracciola con salmone. This is bracciola with salmon, has some spicy mayo on top. So let's try first this before my food arrives. As soon as I touched it with my fork, it broke apart. Let's try it. It's made of rice and then it was infused with salmon. It's quite delicious, quite tasty, a little bit spicy from this mayo. When you get a starter dish served like this, then you realize that you're at the right place. This is probably, I think, the best looking octopus salad that I've seen and tried so far. And this is the octopus and potato salad. Has this beautiful slice of lemon on top, some rucola around it, olive oil probably drizzled everywhere. Let's go with it. These people here, they know what they're doing. This is absolutely delicious. The octopus is perfect, perfectly cooked, perfectly seasoned. This olive oil that you can really taste. Potato is amazing as well. Very simple, but outstanding. The octopus texture is truly amazing. It's so soft, very easy to chew, no trouble there at all, but also has a bit of very pleasant chewiness, some mild spices used on it, and then the potato, also perfect. And then rucola, potato, this octopus, olive oil, very simple, but a true perfection. This salad was so good that I can't wait for the rest of the food to arrive. Alla salute. My grilled tuna steak is here, and this is one of those rare occasions when something in the picture looks smaller than in real life. This is a huge tuna steak. It smells absolutely delicious. It radiates with heat because it was just grilled, has that perfect caramelization on the surface. It has plenty of olive oil on top, some onion as a side, and some basilic oil as well as the side. Let's not lose any time here. Let's start. There are really no words to explain this. This is a pure perfection in a plate, but let's see how it tastes. It tastes as good as it looks, or probably even better. It's incredible, so juicy. The texture is perfect. You really enjoy chewing this, and then the taste is amazing as well. This has minimum things added to it, probably some salt, olive oil, but it's incredibly tasty. I suppose this is cipolla rossa from Tropea, so let's try it now with this red onion as well. Absolutely delicious, and it changes completely the taste of tuna because of its sweetness. It's caramelized onion, it's quite sweet, but it's also quite interesting. Let's try it now with this grilled zucchini. Beautiful grilled zucchini, very tasty, nice, juicy. It really complements nicely this tuna steak. Let's try it with the grilled eggplant. This is one of those places where when you come in, you really don't know what to expect, but then you get completely blown away with the quality of food, of how good it is prepared, how good and tasty it is. And it really makes you wonder, I mean, what they do to this food. I suppose the ingredients are very fresh, they're very good, both the seafood, the fish, the vegetable, but also the skills here, because it's always most difficult to prepare some food simply, to look simple, yet to be blown away with the taste and how delicious it is. A lunch as this one deserves a small dessert as well. Let's try this lemon sorbet. Nice and refreshing, has those fine particles of ice, but also very strong taste and flavor of lemon. Nice and light dessert. This lunch was so good, it was definitely beyond my expectations, and now I feel like eating some delicious local gelato. So let's go and get that ice cream. Behind me is Coneria Italiana, my gelato stop. The place looks quite interesting right away from the outside, has nice garden, has these 60s posters and probably some more 60s vibe inside. Once inside, the shop looks incredible. It's like time travel back into the 60s or even earlier than that. They have this beautiful old radio, but then also this antique bicycle with a huge front wheel. They have very cute posters on the wall, some interesting old style details. They also have this ancient cash register, and the whole shop looks like a fairy tale. They make the real gelato, the artisanal, but they also make artisanal cones. You can get the industrial one or the artisanal. And this girl, she's gonna show us how she's making the artisanal cones. She's using the batter, and then she's using these hot presses here. And then once she bakes this pastry long enough, and once it's ready, she's gonna use this wooden tool to make the shape of this perfect gelato cone. Oh, grazie. I got my cone right here. Now I need to choose gelato for myself.
This caramello. This arachide.
I got my gelato, and this is a proof that Italians are always number one when it comes to ice cream and gelato. It looks incredible, it even smells incredible, and it's made in this cone, artisanal cone that was just made for me a couple of minutes ago. I've chose two flavors. The first one is 1962 salted caramel, so obviously this is some old recipe, together with some arachide, with some peanuts, and I also got my favorite flavor, pistachio or pistachio ice cream gelato. Let's start. Gelato was falling off this cone, so I also got a cup to put part of the salted caramel in the cup. Gelato is so tasty, creamy, it's not too sweet. This is a perfect artisanal Italian gelato. Pistachio is just the way it should be. Salted caramel is delicious as well. I need to continue quick because it's melting fast.
Industrial, artisanal, different.
this was certainly some experience enjoying this gelato, but also watching how this cone was made beforehand. And eating gelato in Italy is always a complete and special experience. Behind me is Pizzeria Ristorante, Cucina Tipica Pasta Pub 1934. So I think this should be the whole name. And this will be our last stop in Lamezia. Let's get inside. Grazie. I got seated in this pasta pub with no issues, without any reservation, and once I entered I thought this was a small restaurant, but then you have stairs taking you downstairs, and then there's much bigger space, and this place really looks cool. I mean, this is the best word to describe it. They also have a DJ over there, there's a big screen. This is obviously some kind of fusion between traditional restaurant and obviously pasta pub, pizzeria. I mean, they offer different kinds of food. I will check their online menu and start ordering. The place is getting quite busy, so I made a quick order. I ordered antipasto, another plate with local produce, and also a pasta afterwards. And then we will see if I can manage to eat some more food. They have quite nice selection in the menu, so maybe I will order something else as well. My antipasto plate is here. It smells delicious, but it has 3 of these polpette, how they call them here in Calabria, and they really smell delicious, look delicious. This one is stuffed with pork meat. This is a fried food goodiness. This polpetta is so juicy inside. This meat is so juicy and tasty, but then the skin perfectly crunchy. There's also kind of taste of cheese. I don't know if they added a little bit of pecorino or some other cheese, but this is absolutely delicious. Let's go with the second polpetta, and this one I think should be rice, maybe some cheese inside. Let's see. It's fresh, it's hot, it's crunchy, has beautiful taste. It doesn't have any cheese, I think it's only rice inside, and this reminds quite a lot on Roman supli, only no tomato sauce. The third one is a straight potato croquette, and it has this amazing looking skin. This is as perfect as a potato croquette can get. It's so fine, so tasty inside, but then this skin is so crunchy. This is incredible, but this is definitely one of the best potato croquettes that I ever tried. They also have on this plate the famous local pecorino cheese. It looks like even younger cheese, less aged. Let's see. I was right, this is a young cheese. It hasn't been aged that much, but it's so delicious. It has this beautiful texture, kind of gummy, but very easy to chew, very pleasant taste. Let's go with a slice of soppressata, cheese, and then this perfectly grilled zucchini. Let's go now with some sweet red onion from Tropea, and then this beautiful Calabrian prosciutto. The onion is absolutely delicious and tasty, has that sweet note, but also a little bit acidic, has also mild crunch to it as well, and then with this prosciutto, this is a perfect bite. This plate looked like a light variant of antipasti, but it really didn't disappoint. Everything was so fresh, so delicious, really top quality ingredients. Calabria is not only a home to a great food, but also to a very beautiful food. I mean, this pasta is a work of art. This is incredible, the design of this plate, how this looks. It smells quite fishy. This is pasta con bacala, or the cod fish pasta. It has some green zucchini on top as well. Nice and thin spaghetti. Let's go. This is an absolute pasta perfection. The smell of fish is there, but the taste not really. It's so mild, the cod has been dissolved by cooking, and the pasta itself, the spaghetti, are perfect. They're al dente, but also you can chew them quite easily. The spaghetti are so tasty, so delicious, nice and thin, and I think they absorbed all this sauce that was used to prepare this pasta, that I cannot describe how tasty and delicious this is. This is what I like to call happiness in every bite. The karaoke has just started, so that you know if you come here, there's also option you can sing karaoke, but also my dessert is here. I hope you can hear me now. And I got tiramisu. They make all of their desserts in-house. I know that tiramisu is not originally Calabrian dessert, but the package is. This traditional small jar is Calabrian, and also it's made here. Looks delicious. Let's see. Delicious tiramisu, nice and cool. Let me skip it. Between the bites, I got a handshake with the DJ. Karaoke has started, and there's no stopping to karaoke, obviously. It's quite delicious, nice and cool, not too sweet. That biscuit at the bottom, perfectly so. Amazing dessert. Great food and also great atmosphere at this restaurant, and also some guests started to sing together with the DJ in the end, but the food was truly amazing, and I really enjoyed the whole Lamezia Terme food tour. This was really incredible experience, great food, great and very hospitable people, and I can't wait to continue exploring some more areas here in Calabria, so stay tuned for the next videos as well. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until the next time, all the best.